Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm currently in the airport, about to leave the country. You can imagine me left here, but I'm have to do a story time telling the people, and another thorough video telling persons who have never traveled before what they expect. Yeah. Eh? Wait. Hi guys. No, I decided that I would just tell the story or give it a story time while you watch me like going to the airport and going on the plane and so on. I felt like that was the best thing to do, so that's what I'm going to be doing. Now, guys, let me tell you something. The first thing that I think that you should do, not even when you reach at the airport, people, when you are booking your flight, add that checked bag. Add that check bag. Trust me. It saves you a lot of hassle, which I'm gonna share my experience with you. But it saves you a lot of trouble when you go to the airport. Now, me never have nobody be asked about nothing, so I had to be learning as I went along. So the first thing, as I said, add your checked bag. Now, if you do not add a checked bag when you are booking your flight, bring a card. I did not. Now me gonna know with my money things say me can just pay and that was that. No. I went there to check in and I was told that I cannot pay cash to check my bag. So I didn't have my card. So I I had to there is like a booth there that you pay them a certain amount, like you give them the amount that you want to use and also pay them like a percentage to use a card or for them to use their card. That's in the Kingston airport. I don't know anything about Montego Bay airport, but I just figured that it might be the same. Okay. There was a booth there. So that's where the person directed me to. And that's where I got the card to use to check my bags. So, I had to pay. And then another thing, the reason why I said just like add your checked bag, you are paying more money when you go to the airport to pay for the checked bag. And if you're going to be using one of those like booths or so on to use your card, you are going to be paying additional money because you have to pay them to use your card, to use their card. So, guys, just either bring your card or pay for the bag before. Just add it on when you book your flight. Yeah. So guys, right now I'm showing you like me boarding a plane. You cannot like video in the section where they check your things and so on. Like so I wasn't able to show you that part, but I did this video trying to show you like as much as I could. Yeah, so that is what I am doing. So I hope that it helps you to know like what to expect and so on. But yeah, that was the major thing that happened when I was in Jamaica about to leave. It was the issue with the bags. Honestly, it took up so much time. So again, just pay for your bags before. Now, guys, another thing you should do before arriving at the airport or when you arrive at the airport is to eat something, full your belly, honestly. Because it's not nice when you're hungry because them don't give you no proper food and the flight. You get snacks. That's if you're lucky, you get more than one snack. It's normally like a snack and a drink. Yeah. So guys, eat. And that is coming from me who never eat. And I had a flight in the night, and that to me, at the time when you really eat, because based on the time that your flight lands, nowhere might be open. So that's another thing. When people are telling about really and truly, because I was thinking, oh, me I go to America, um, where and then me I land in New York of all places. So that means that, well, me I have food. So I don't know if me kind of hungry when me I go on the plane from Kingston. Cause when we reach New York, I'm gonna find food. No, people, that was not the case. Your girl stay hungry until she reach our final destination. So I'm gonna ask you, and I'm gonna inform you, and I'm gonna advise you. Eat before you go on the plane. Trust me. And another thing, guys, that people don't really warn you about is that gum might not work when you're chewing it to, like, when the plane is taking off or landing, it might not work. But I find that if you chew it constantly, especially in the descent process or the process of descending, it works better. Like, you can't stop chewing it. Yeah. So that is one thing that people don't explain, because like sometimes you would chew gum just regularly, but you don't constantly chew it. Sometimes you pause or so on, but I find that it might be painful because it is to help your ears not to pop. So I find that it is really painful sometimes when you stop. So what I do, I constantly chew throughout the process. Not really the take off because it doesn't affect me as much, but the descending process, that is what really to me caused the most pain. I don't think that people explain it enough, but yeah, people, it's painful. Yeah. Or it can be, not for everybody, but it is, or it can be painful. Now, people, as I said, I was starting the story time now. I have two videos of me like traveling to reach my destination. And honestly, most of the things happen when I arrived in New York. So you'll be getting like a part two of this to tell you like all the things that happened from me having to check in my bags, like a bigger disaster than we go on at Jamaica. And also me kind of getting lost because I know JFK is huge. And also like me being hungry for the entire time, for hours on end. Yeah, so I have more of the story to really tell you about my process, but really and truly, that's all I really have to tell you as it relates to like taking off or going on your first flight. Just make sure, another thing, make sure you're wearing something comfortable. But I think that people tell you that all the time, so I won't really necessarily go through all the things that people tell you all the time. And also, you can bring additional snacks. Yeah, or buy food at the airport. Trust me. Don't follow me. But anyways, as I said, there is more to the story. When we reach New York, one mega chaos. Even though like me did have a okay time and all that, but trust me, one whole heap of chaos. And people, I did not tell you earlier on, but I was traveling like from like 9 p.m. So my first flight was at 9 p.m. and I had to get from Kingston to JFK and then to the airport in Charlotte, that's in North Carolina. That's where I was going. And I booked two separate flights. So It wasn't the same flight. It wasn't like one straight flight. I booked two separate flights, so therefore I had to check my bags twice. But right now, that is all I have to say to you guys. Just like, comment, share, and subscribe if you like it. And I'm about to share just some of the takeoff process with you. I don't know if you want to like see that, but just listen up.